Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and having a wonderful day. I had the intuitive nudging to do another card reading. And this reading, I was looking into universal messages about life changes, new chapters, and surprises. And for the cards, I have the Moonology Oracle deck and the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck. I have the Spirit Song Tarot deck as well as the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. So let's take a look at messages. Okay. So let's see. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Yeah, I feel like good things are coming as long as you can stay focused on what you want and not get caught up in doubt or fear or worry or stress or quote unquote being realistic, because a lot of the times people will give the advice like, oh, well, that's not a very realistic goal or dream or aspiration. But the thing is, you gotta expect good. You gotta have faith in your dreams. You gotta not give up on them because good things will come to you. But if you give up before you even try, or if you give up right after planting the seed in the ground, well, no wonder it's not going to work out because you didn't give it time to grow and flourish. You have to nurture it. And we also have, it's time to take action. Yeah, so as I was saying, taking action to nurture your dream. So having the faith is the foundation, not letting it get shaken, but also planting that seed, nurturing that seed with water and pulling out weeds and making sure it has, some fertilizer and gets the sun it needs, and making sure, that you're giving good vibes to it and sending it love and affection, because that's how your dreams come to fruition, is by putting in the time, dedication, and energy and having the good faith, the goodwill, the love, the support, the joy, just being encouraging about it and not losing faith and giving up hope and throwing in the talons of like, well, that's not going to happen. That it's not meant to be. It is meant to be if you give it time. What else do we have from the moon? Full moon in Libra, find a balance. So yeah, so going in with it's time to take action. If you go about life and like just look at the world at large with like the seasons, there's a balance to everything. It's not constantly spring, it's not constantly summer, it's not constantly fall, it's not constantly winter, it's not constantly sunny, it's not constantly raining, it's not constantly snowing or windy or any of it. There's a balance to it all. And if you look at cats especially, they're very good. They have a very good knack of finding that good balance in life, because my cat Suki, she will be like going all out to play. She'll be racing, jumping, flipping in the air, like launching herself, leaping, flipping, twisting, wrestling. Like she goes all out. But then she also knows the importance of rest. And so if you're just going, taking the action to make your dreams come true, you can burn yourself out. And it won't do you any good, because you won't have any energy. You'll have nothing left in your tank. And you'll still have a way to go. But because you didn't make that pit stop to fill up your tank, because you didn't fill up your cup to make sure you were putting your best foot forward, it's going to be a lot more challenging. So you need to find the balance. We also have full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. Yeah, so I feel like that also comes in with finding balance and having faith, because the life can get very chaotic and stressful and overwhelming, and the storms can be intense and they can shake you to your core, and you can be like, oh my gosh, it could be world ending, like it's all over. But breathe through it. The storm will pass. No matter how intense and brutal a storm, it will pass. So find the balance to make sure you're taking care of yourself, but also finding balance in your actions and in breathing and being stable. Because you can have your dreams, but don't get too caught up in anything. Whether it be tension in the outside world, tension with your family, tension in things not going out the way you planned for your dreams. Good things will come to you. Breathe. It's all going to work out. Have faith. Success and triumph. So yeah, this came up in a different reading, but when you learn to breathe, when you keep the faith, when you take balanced action, you're going to get the success and triumph that you're looking for with your dreams. And it might take a bit of time, but breathe. Keep your faith. Keep the hope alive. Good things are coming. Yeah, transformation and liberation. So yeah, your success is coming. Keep your faith in your dreams because it's all coming to you. It's all coming. You're turning the page. It's going to be a brand new chapter of success and triumph if you take the balanced action and you breathe and you keep faith. You stay the course. You don't get discouraged and let the outside world, whether it be, this moment in time where things aren't working out, it's like, oh, it's not meant to be. Well, no, it just might mean slow down, take a breath, don't rush things, see if it can be improved, and maybe it just takes a little bit more time for your seed to grow and to sprout and to thrive. So speaking of that, we have some tea leaves. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Yeah, that's what is going on with the transformation, liberation, and the success and triumph. Your new chapter. Your new chapter is going to be so prosperous if you take the time to breathe, keep steady course, and take balanced action. Good things are coming. We also have misunderstanding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with balanced action and learning to breathe. Because if you take unbalanced action and you just rush, and you just try to force your way through, you're going to hit that wall. Or you could hit that wall with having faith in your dreams. You start to doubt, you start to question, you start to worry, you start to stress. You get discouraged because it's not working out exactly the way you envisioned it. Breathe. Breathe. It will be okay. Take your time. There's no rush because the success and triumph is coming. But you got to make sure you're being level-headed and calm. Dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have all this good coming for you. All of it. So much good. But you can't let the past, whether it be past experience or, people in your life saying, oh, that's not possible. Don't let the wall stop you. Maybe you need to walk around the wall. Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Yeah. So that really does feel like maybe there's something with like family or loved ones or people in your life telling you it's not possible. But you might need to be doing something risky to take that chance for your dreams, which will ultimately lead to your success, which will ultimately lead to your transformation. Good things are coming, but you can't stay in your comfort zone. You can't keep doing the same old, same old. You need to take that action. And make sure it's balanced. Make sure, you're not just doing things blindly. You can take calculated risks, but good things are coming. Just don't let doubt and fear and worry stifle you. ultimately you're going to succeed. But you got to have the right mindset. You got to be calm. You got to be wise about it. Clouds, temporary problems. Yeah. So that's why you need to keep faith in your dreams. This wall, these temporary problems and misunderstandings in the wall, it might make it seem like, oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's not going to work out. But it is, ultimately, in the end, because you're working on your transformation of success and triumph. You got to hold steady. You got to keep your faith. You got to keep the hope alive. Good things are coming to you. The clouds blocking out the sunshine is temporary. That doesn't mean the sun no longer exists. Your dream is like the sun. It's still there. It still shines bright. It still can fill you up with all this love and support and just good feelings and let you thrive. But you might need to stay the course and breathe through it. Breathe through any temporary problems, any misunderstandings. It's all going to work out in the end. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, so maybe that's what I was picking up on with the family members or people in your circle or bosses or coworkers and all that, because it feels like maybe it's not just like, oh, that's just the way life is. Maybe it's they don't want you to succeed, whether it's consciously or not, because that makes them feel like they're doing terrible. It's sort of the whole misery loves company thing. Because if you're, going after your dreams and you're making it happen and you're feeling all impassioned and hopeful and, in love with life, they could be like, well, that's not fair. Well, I don't want, what about me? And feel like, maybe you're taking all of the metaphorical pie when there's plenty of pie to go around and we can always make more. So be mindful of who's in your circle and what they're telling you, because they might be, getting a misunderstanding with what you want to achieve, and they might be causing some temporary problems. And you might need to prune your circle, not out of hate or, resentment or bitterness or anything like that, but just for what's best for you. So you can, reach your success and triumph and transformation. So you might need to look at who's around you, because they may not actually be in your corner. We also have casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There might be some people, or maybe, it's habits and what your old ways of perceiving things. And oh, it has to be this way. Well, maybe you're being too rigid and controlling. Maybe you need to let that go and rethink and transform. And then breathe through it all. Make sure there's balance. But yeah, it's definitely an ending to get that new beginning. But keep your faith, because good things are coming. You have lots of money and prosperity coming your way. Rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, so maybe it has to do with partners. Maybe you don't have the best, life partner, whether that be someone you're dating, your fiance, someone you're married to. They could be the one that's actually holding you back because they're undependable and insincere. And could be causing your problems, causing misunderstandings, and you may need to prune them. And not out of, hatred or bitterness or anger and all that, but just out of love and respect and kindness for yourself. Because it's not good for you to be in that kind of relationship where you have to hold yourself back and you are feeling, like you can't do it, like you can't have your dreams. Because you're meant to have a wonderful life full of prosperity and love and joy and laughter and success and abundance. Like you're meant for a good life. And maybe you need to rethink what that good life looks like, because a lot of times in society they sell a certain idea of like, oh, this is the dream to strive for. Maybe it's not that. But in the end, after you prune the people that aren't serving you, you're going to have the success, triumph, and transformation that you're ultimately looking for. You're going to have your dreams. So keep that in mind. Don't, rush into anything. Be aware, reflect. But the good things are coming. You have so much good waiting for you in this next chapter. It just might take a bit of time to get there. So I'm sending you so much love. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.